Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. The easiest way to take over someone is if that someone doesn't react. And there's many ways to make that someone who's going to be your victim not react. Shaming that victim or calling it names, putting it down. So basically you destroy that victim's spirit. It's not going to fall, it's not going to fight you. That's the easiest way, because if that victim, who might be even stronger than you, decides to retaliate, might be beating your ass, if you know what I mean. In this case, we have the forces of good, and the forces of good, we know who they are. They decide to form a coalition. They always, courage runs in packs. It doesn't run solo. They will form this coalition of the love and the truth and the good, and they want to take on the next victim. In this case will be China, and they expect China somehow not to react and not to get prepared for anything, for the what's gonna come, And China is not an idiot country. Some are idiot countries. I can give you names. One is by the Black Sea. Anyway, so it's not an idiot country, and says, wait a minute, we know we are next after you take care of Russia if Russia collapses. And therefore, we're going to maybe support Russia a little bit here and there, or we don't, blaming for anything, you don't just stay away supposedly. But I'm pretty sure that China knows China is next after Russia. We have here I don't even know how to call this person, because I would call her what she is, but I don't know. I think it's way beneath. I don't feel like tonight. So Kamala Harris. So Kamala Harris, I would just say she's definitely below 86 IQ, and she has no knowledge of geography or politics, geopolitics or military science or anything. I don't even know what she really knows to do. I heard she's good in certain kind of positions, but I don't know. I heard she's good as a orator, like she uses her mouth a lot to convey feelings and thoughts. But hey, I don't know. I think, what's his name? I can't remember the guy from California. What's his name was it? Anyway, we have here Kamala Harris, who somehow was sent to this Munich security conference to meet other weasels. And I don't know how those guys can look at her and say, well, that's the vice president of the United States of America. I am pretty sure before they met her, they were briefed who this person is, what can this person do, what can't she do, basically anything but that. And they invited, and they were respectful because they respect the country, I guess. So they are preparing a little coalition. United States, France, and Germany. They decided that they will stay together, united, as forces of good against China. All right, so let's see what's going on here. It's going on that United States Vice President Harris agrees to be, and I'm quoting, closely aligned, closely, I like that word in relation to Kamala, on China with Macron and Scholz. So they decided, this comes from Reuters, actually comes from investing.com, and from February 17, 2023. So these guys sent this person to discuss security, planetary security, global world security. You can imagine what can get out of that. So, US Vice President Kamala Harris discussed challenges posed by China with French, she doesn't know anything about China, with French President Emmanuel Macron and German Chancellor Olaf Scholz, and agreed to remain closely aligned during meeting with the leaders in Munich, the White House said on Friday. Harris, and I'm quoting, discussed challenges posted by the People's Republic of China, including the importance of upholding the rules-based order, and agreed to remain closely aligned. Now, rules-based order. I know Lavrov, the foreign minister of Russia, made a lot of fun about this. He said, I asked my Western partners to give me the list of the rules. So I know what I'm supposed to do. He said they never came back to me and say, okay, this is the list of the rules. This means whatever the forces of good do or say, you gotta do. And they don't have to follow those rules. That's why they're not gonna give Lavrov the rules, a list of the rules, because a lot of those rules that they expect everybody else to follow, they will not follow. The meeting of the US Vice President with the European leaders held alongside the Munich Security Conference came amid a bitter dispute between China and the United States over the US military shooting down of what it said, that's the key word, was a Chinese spy balloon. So you shot something, you didn't know what it was, because it was dangerous after it crossed all your country and exited your land. If you know what I mean. You shot it while it was still on your territorial waters. Why did you shoot it then? Anyway, whatever, because you can. Off the coast of South Carolina early this month, China said the balloon was for monitoring weather. I don't know, but anyway. Harris defended the United States handling of the balloon incident and the shooting down of 3 other unidentified objects, which we found out they were other kind of balloons that really did not pose anything. But this is how much intelligence this great country has, United States of America. They couldn't figure out what the hell those balloons were for. And they decided to shoot them down and then ask questions. And I'm quoting, "It needed to be shut down because we were confident that it was used by China to spy on American people." Ooh, thank you, Harris. Thank you for defending me and taking care of, they were spying on me taking a bath. Yeah, okay, I'm pretty sure. All right. Separately, the Pentagon said, what the hell? Spying on American people. Doing what? What? Separately, the Pentagon's top China official, Deputy Assistant Secretary of Defense Michael Chase, arrived in Taiwan. Yeah, to push some buttons. Although the United States, like most countries, has no formal diplomatic ties with Taiwan, it is the island's most important arms supplier. Money, money, money. And the two have a close security relationship. I would like to know, how would Taiwan react if, let's say, United States is attacked by Zimbabwe? Close security relationship. That goes only one way. Yeah, I understand that one. Anyway, China cut several military-to-military communication channels and other areas of bilateral dialogue after August visit to Taiwan by then U.S. House of Representatives Corps Speaker Nancy Pelosi. So that's what we have here. They will cooperate. I'm pretty sure she doesn't know how closely she would like to cooperate with those guys in if you know what I mean. Anyway, these guys can form coalitions, but Russia and China cannot form coalitions, or anybody else for that matter. This kind of security coalitions is just them. Have you noticed that other countries cannot really have security coalitions? Have you heard of, I don't know, local, zonal coalition or something? I mean, other than, I don't know, the ones that United States initiated with Australia and the other weasels over there that follow orders. There's no other military coalition. You can say, well, de facto there is, China and Russia. Yeah, and these guys look at it like, what the hell is going on here? I thought that people are, and the countries are, independent and sovereign and all that. But hey, China knows that if Russia gets, they're next. So I guess they will postpone something that it's coming. They will try to play around a little bit, but I think it's coming, and China is already on the other side. They try to postpone it. That's what it is. And they probably, if Russia will start getting in trouble, maybe China will try to, what's over there? What's over there? Some little things across the border, the ones that these guys are monitoring, but they are incapable of monitoring balloons. Oh, yeah, and thank you very much, Kamala, for monitoring and destroying those balloons, because they were spying on me. Doing what exactly? I mean, you guys spy on me better than Chinese. Hey, but you are the good guys, right? Yes, thank you very much. Anyway, thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.